Hello everyone, welcome to a Retro Repairs review video this time. As you can see on my desk, I've got the knockoff version of the MPM14 Bonecrusher. Yeah, I was given this one by TFSafari, which I'll provide a link in the description down below. And as you can see, it's a nice and sturdy figure. I could not on the interwebs find a comparison of this guy with the one I actually have myself, although I have this one now as well, but I wasn't planning on getting it, but here he is. Yeah, I thought I'll do a side-by-side comparison of this guy in both modes with the Dream Factory God 09 Steelclaw, which if I put him a little bit to the side right here. We have them both side by side, and yeah, here they are. I still kind of like this one better because I think he's a little bit too wide on the hips. That said, his upper area looks a lot better than this one, and yeah, they're both great figures actually. This one is, as you can see, in the wrong color. He is green and brown, which is because you can't find the base version anymore. That said, I am going to repaint him and make him pretty again, so that will be in another video someday in the future. That is, if people like that, please leave a comment and tell me if you like to see him repainted or not. But yeah, the MPM, he is, as you can see, is a little bit shorter than the God 09. Or Steelclaw, which I'll call him from now on, and he's a little bit more bulky. And I know he's got the width he had in the movie is more accurate, but somehow I like especially the hips and the leanness from this guy a little bit better. And he also scales just a little bit better with the Optimus Prime I've got, which is the XP14, which I'll do a comparison of both of them later on. But yeah, here he is, and here he is, and they're both actually quite nice figures to have. That said, there are some issues with either of the molds. I never seen the movie version extend the arms like that, so I need to check the movie again, which is always a good excuse to watch a movie, to see if you can repaint the figure or make him a little bit better. And well, the mold also is showing its age a little bit. Even though I like him with all the fully panels, it's also quite fiddly to transform. And I've heard this one is a little bit nicer. I haven't transformed him yet, so I'll do that later on off camera, so I can tell you afterwards if I like which I like better for the transformation. But yeah, here they are. The head sculpt on this one is a lot better than on this one, even though he's got some nice details in there, which I like, and he's got a LED function. This one actually comes with two heads and a lot of the flamey details, which I'm not going to use. I don't really care that much for that, and even though it's great for posing, it's just a lot of fuss. I would have rather have them do some minor tweaks to make him look a little bit better. For instance, I don't like how bulky his lower arms are. This guy does it a lot better, and he is just a little bit too wide in my book. If they could have fixed that, he would have been a lot better, especially in the hips. If this would be just a little slimmer, I would have preferred it, and I would have think he would have been more the way he was in the movie. He's got some weathering on him, which I actually kind of like. It's basically the same thing I do myself. It's just putting some brown paint on there and making it look dirty. That said, the rest of the butt is clean and it lacks a lot of paint, which I can fix myself. I don't know if you've seen my channel, but I paint Transformers normally. So yeah, let's do some size comparisons. So first off, let's put him in a size comparison with the figure he was fighting in the movie, Optimus Prime. For this one I'll use my Black Apple Optimus Prime, as you can see here, with my custom head, of course. And of course I need to fiddle a little on camera, which is always a good thing. So here we have them side by side. As you can see, it works really well. He's just a little too slender, I think, even though they both look great in this mode. While we're Autobots here, I can also put in my Bumblebee once again, so you can actually have a comparison with either one. And I also got the oversized Megatron, which is of course the B&B oversized Desperado from UT. So yeah, he's a big boy, so I'll put him out of the frame again. To give a size comparison, when it comes to comparing these figures, I think especially with the bulk, the new MPM looks a little bit better than the old Steelclaw. But yeah, they could both work really well. So when it comes to accessories, this one, like I said, he's got the flamey bits, he comes with an extra head, and he comes with another claw for the truck mode. This is a fun thing because they actually made a bigger one, so you can actually scoop up cars than the one he normally has. They oversized this one for like 2 or 3 times to make sure that he could scoop up cars, and it looked just a little bit meaner in the videos. So you can use this one normally, or you can use the one he's got now, which is more like the way he was in the movie. This one also comes with extra claws. He comes with guns, and he comes with stuff for his truck mode. So you got a gun, an exhaust pipe, and 2 of these bits. So let's clear these guys out. So there you have the size comparisons. Now let's get him out of his robot mode and into his truck mode, and then I can show you a side by side. As the Buffalo Minesweeper vehicle, the MPM14, or in this case the knockoff, and of course the old but still properly nice Gado 9 Steelclaw from Dream Factory. Well, as you can see, they don't differ in skill that much, although this one is a little wider and the truck mode is a little bit more bulky, which I kind of like. That said, when you look at them at the side, there are some things you might notice. First of all, yeah, this to me looks a little better, because basically I like the emptiness underneath, because that's how a Minesweeper should be. The V-shaped hull is also more visible that way. They need this to, when they drive over explosions, the force can go anywhere else but into the cabin. In truck mode, I actually kind of prefer this one, even though this one isn't bad, but this is the same issue I have with Starscream. There's so much bulk underneath the truck that it actually ruins the lines for me. So you need to paint it all black, but then it won't show up in a robot mode properly. So up to there, this one wins, because I also like the way they did the truck bed a little better, and the windows are more naturally sized, and the width of the cap works really well. But what doesn't work for me is everything underneath. And that the old Gado 9 does way better, with the emptiness, to actually show you how it looks when a Minesweeper drives over stuff. So yeah, here we have them side by side. I'll do some comparisons again. Better cabin, because it's wider and looks a little bit better, and I kind of like the detail on the windows as well. And this one is just too narrow, and this is too high. But it's still decent. So they're both not great in the vehicle look department. That said, you might want to see some size comparisons. So I'll take Optimus Prime. Of course, it's the Black Apple Thunder Leader. So when we look at this this capsize works quite well and it looks really nice, and the width is good. If only they had the underside done like this guy, with all the robot mode inside instead of hanging under. This would have been a winner. But for now it looks to me that this one works a little bit better, even though the size is just slightly too small. I think it's around the 132 scale, which is 128, 128. So another car to compare with is Bumblebee. So you can see they both work really well. So yeah, skill-wise, I would say this one is slightly better. But vehicle mode with the empty space underneath, that's the way it should be. So there you have the new MPM14 Bonecrusher 14 or 14. It's available, as I said before, on TFSafari, which obviously helped me get this figure. I would definitely suggest, if you want a Bonecrusher and you don't have the Gado 9, consider him. He's actually quite nice. I like the robot mode, I like the truck mode. Am I a bit nitpicky? I am always nitpicky, so take that any way you like. If I were to choose, I would still prefer this one, and I would repaint it, which I'm still planning to do. Because also a little detail I noticed that I really like about this one is the piston over here actually folds in and folds out when you go from angle to angle, which is quite nice as well. So yeah, all that said and done, is he worth getting? I would say absolutely. Is he the best one out there? I would say no. This kind of guy still kind of wish works for me. If only they would make a combination of these two, I would be so over the moon. Yeah, so with that said, thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in the next video available. Okay, bye!